Shalom, Brunsnare 3, guys. Alright, let's hit it.
Why are we slowing down?
Breathe deep and move. No traps, please.
I'm just gonna put my books in here, and it's just gonna be ironic as fuck. An answer from the ongoing meditext found by himself by alien scholar is communicated from researchers Stanford for heretical efforts to reconstruct meditext for God's annal of loss and hidden knowledge. Oh, I think I already read this. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name upon the altar of her devotion placed the ultimate place she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death, and found herself standing in a pale and face of judgment, she waited for a Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her in colorless guess, but no hand materialized in her hand, no voice whispered instruction in her ear, no guide profited her itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time and material time passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the gods did not come uh, for her devotee. Killamore pitied her as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not envy this cleric of the Lady of Lost, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more list to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. The sun had just fallen below the horizon when I first heard its call, 1,000 reed pipes at once whistling a single beautiful, terrible song. Ulu Thalong, said Jaw, it's coming. Jaw dropped her pack and scurried up to the nearest bitter with a bit more effort. I climbed a tree of my own, and the two of us surveyed the grassy ground beneath. Ah, woo! There it was again. Above and beneath and all around, so close my skull vibrated from the sound. The ferns and foliage under me rippled and swayed. Jaw held a finger to her lips to demand my silence, and in one motion he snatched her. A vine? A tentacle? It hardly mattered. The hunter had found his prey. Jaw's scream swelled, then faded as Ulf Fallon dragged her away. I leapt down to give chase, but the creature left no mark behind. The grasses were untrampled, the shrubs unbroken. I had only the memory of that harrowing call to guide me. Death is too powerful force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into small pieces. Disease, war, funeral rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless eons, it was Yergol, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, until even he grew weary. Young Baal, Bane, and Miracle must have thought themselves conquerors when it came for the god of death, yet he used their ambition to free himself. Miracle claimed primacy over death from Yurgo's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. Was murder, if not the most violent deaths, seized by Baal in his incessant greed. What need would there be for noble Kelemvor to judge passing souls if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. Scary. A series of recipes accompanied by angels about maybe a question. This is a twist on Jerusalem. Jam. Already read that one. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to our printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course, I remember. Knew the second, knew the second, knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief always in everyone's business, and that ward of Gorion went right along with her. No surprise that wicked God's blood was running in their veins. And I'm just kidding. Servok and his lot are always the first ones that come to mind. You know, all this started with a bit of iron and Nashkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out their hands back then. I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal, and many a mercenary viewed on his deathbed. Okay. Narration from True and Pulse Adventures of Tenebro Moro, a pulp serial following the real life exploits of interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native wardie emerges from her rooms as a yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. His red dragon, thus dispatched the night, had no choice but to leap from my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck even as his Mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane shifting tides. Faithful Norse was upon him instantaneously, clawing and biting, alas in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a Tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughs as Norse formless blows. Oh shit. Fuck, damn it. As Nor's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Nor's entirely, but nearly clipped the spiritual cord. Anchoring the Tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plain, I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane. But that is not and has ever been Captain Tambrel moral. Unlike poor Noros, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form. In fact, I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. I stumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mist, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant, dead citadel of Tunarath. I don't know half of what these fucking things mean, but yeah. Time to go back to the story. Time to kill Karlak's. Damn, that
What's so
laugh.
funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Not really. I'd rather send Zariel a message to leave me the fuck alone. Good news. Can't wait to see him finished.
Don't mind if I do.
That won't be worth a look. Some old forgotten bones.
This is interesting.
be shy. Saddle up.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Yeah, it was worthless.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
You know they are.
You brought her here. We won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home. I'll tell you whatever you wish to know. Just let us live, please.
This is rich. They serve the archdevil Zariel. Biggest liar in all the realms. Seems her servants have picked up some of Mummy's tricks. Believe me, these sneaky fucks won't stop till they have me hog-tied at her feet.
It isn't true. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
You can't possibly believe this shit. Go on if you want. But I can't.
That's right, Karlak. So now, as in the hells, I can see why her ladyship wants a murderous brute like you back. Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Time to press ahead. You brought her here.
Cut the...
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home. At the ready. You brought her here. Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home. The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike. Huh. I never was good at playing the coward. There is no beast here or in the hells I fear. Not with her ladyship's protection. Least of all this dog. You do well to reconsider your alliance with this animal. She destroys all she touches. Useful in the blood war. Frighteningly dangerous anywhere else. Rage all you want, Karlach. Burn with the might of the hells. Zariel will find you. She will bring you home in pieces. And your little friends will have to watch. Unless we feed you their eyeballs first.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back! Over there. Want to do it?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger. Fuck you!
Careful, I bind.
The corpse has nothing.
Open up.
That ought to do it.
She's fucking lost it. She had lost it. Shit.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on. Copper for your thoughts. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, and start making up for lost time. But not today. Copper for your thoughts. First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
That woman is definitely quirky as shit.
That corpse smells ripe. Enough time for its killer to have moved on.
Still alive. So that's progress. Swift as my feet can carry me.
What a day. Enough of silly.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Goblins, laughing, cutting. Hiding, frightened. Gods abandoned me and Vance. Toll collector, Merton.
Trap.
Easy.
Someone's
cautious.
left a
Place
trap.
is hungry for blood.
This is sad, yeah.
Trap.
Trust no one. What's that?
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Go.
I've got a long road ahead.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
I wonder what the next move is.
Traps. How considerate.
Damn. Man, come on, man. Don't do this shit to me.
dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Be careful. There are traps about.
Never a dull moment. Looks empty.
No, it doesn't.
What's inside? Very well.
An excerpt from the ongoing metatext bound by Esol Iosefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Defnir. Despite their protests to the contrary, it takes no keen eye to see the echoes of Benite philosophy and modern Zentarum practice, a strict militaristic hierarchy where all power flows from the top. Who occupies that position today is a matter of some speculation. For the Black Network's leadership has sought destroy along with their headquarters at Zentil Keep in 1383 DR. In the following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the fortress of Darkhold, far to the south. At its center stands a Paragost, an enigmatic armored figure to whom the Zentarim's rebirth is almost single-handedly attributed. Whoever their leader, it's clear that this new Zentarim have not abandoned plans for domination. So much as recalculate their approach, where once their focus was on the subversion and conquest of nations, the network of today is much more concerned with establishing their stranglehold on the market, a power which crosses borders that are closed to more conventional forces.
There's a pressure plate in the chair, but I'm missing something.
There is work to do.
Someone there? Step lightly. Trapped. How considerate. Be careful. There are traps about. little souvenir.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Keep a blade close. Watch the shadows.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Another step forward.
My faith will guide me.
Watch your back.
Looking ahead. Best be on my way.
What am I to do?
All right. What now? Don't waste a step.
I'm trying to light. I heard you the first time. Alright, call Auntie Molly. Why? So you're not gonna call Auntie Molly? So I'm gonna get your food if you don't call Auntie Molly. That was Miriam gone.
Auntie Molly's at the gym.
At the gym?
Yes.
How do you know she's at the gym?
At the gym. And she told me. And I guess she had an Eldritch. And she had an Eldritch on. And she said she is going to the gym. So, can you explain that?
Who's at the fucking gym is what I'm trying to ask you.
Auntie Molly!
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I need my glasses.
Let's play.
Is this real?
Yeah, it's mine.
That's mine.
Wait, you said, so what was it? You said what? What would you say? You said something. What'd you say?
I said,
Is it my what?
is it real or fake?
Oh, it's real.
Over here. Just like old times.
My word. close ranks. Easy.
Stuff your belly, brother. The feast's begun.
Can't slow down.
What should I do? Heading there.
Quickly.
Let's cook with fire, baby. This'll help.
All's well that ends.
No more than a few pecks. I'm afraid the spread is most inadequate. Our bargain is at an end. Unless perhaps you've a spicier deal. fine offer. We are back in business. You know my terms. Sound the horn when you are ready.
So I'm not planning on helping them at all. I plan on completely double crossing and killing them all. Next time they help me out.
Let's have a look.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing. I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after. That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic, even
Your call
I
has been
can't
forwarded to
undo.
voicemail.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be... Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. Copper for your thoughts? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. Soldier?
To turn Will into like a devil or Games Inferno look, it's weird.
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
Alright, that's all it for this one, guy. That's all it for this one, guys. Bronze 3 out. This will you, Dan.